Hey there, Internet. It's me, Broken Terrain. Long time no see. Sorry about that. I've been working really hard and been really tired. But I feel like I want to try and start posting videos again. So let's hope this turns into something, huh? All right, this project here is nothing new. It's nothing spectacular. The point of this project, when I started, I thought I've got a ton of pre-cut bricks, and I thought this was going to be a nice, fast way to. That's my new kitty cat there, and he loves to sit on the table while I craft or paint minis. He's both equal parts adorable and equal parts pain in the butt. Anyway, as I was saying, this project was made with a bunch of my pre-cut bricks with the hope that it would get my creative juices flowing again and I would start making videos again. And did it work? This video was filmed, this project done, the video filmed and cut in February of 2024. That's right. I've had this video sitting in the can for over a year. So no. Unfortunately, when I finished this project, it did not give me the jump that I was hoping it would. And a little bummed with myself, and I feel like I have to apologize to a few of you. I know you guys have been looking for me to come back, and well, I want to, and so I'm hoping that if I get this video up, I can kind of catch that bug again. So, yeah. What have I been doing? Where have I been? Just working the 9 to 5, but more like 11 to 10:30. Just long days, and when you get home from a long day of work, you're just exhausted. And I've found that I'm so physically exhausted that it is very hard to concentrate mentally, let alone come up with a new twist or spin on crafting tabletop terrain. For me, it wasn't enough to just do a new project. I was trying to come up with something new or a unique modular system, or change it up in some form or fashion, you know? I mean, everybody's doing videos, everybody's crafting something. I just wanted my my projects to increase everybody's knowledge of and expectations of what a piece of crafted terrain could be. And I found working this hard, this long, that I couldn't come up with those interesting, fun ideas anymore. And I think I was a little discouraged. However, I think I'm over that. I believe, you know what, I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna craft some stuff. I'm gonna do it my way. If we come up with something new, a new technique or a new way to do it, then great. But if we don't, that's okay. Right? That's going to be okay. We're still going to have a lot of fun sitting at the table, making some really cool stuff. And now that I'm sitting here watching the video while I do the voiceover, oh man, I think I do want to really get back to it. Anyway, If you came to hear me talk about this project, I'm so sorry. Once I got going with this project, I thought I wanted the classic, two-tier corner piece, right? It blocks a lot of line of sight. It's got a spot for your troops or your figures to hide in, and I wanted to give it that second level so that it could be a place to fight over, and the elevation might give some of your units or some of your players a great vantage point, a real good reason to crawl up this thing. But I also didn't want to need a ladder or a set of stairs. I wanted it to look like it was a natural, like, ramp up to the top. So I have a stone wall, the brick wall. It looks like it's collapsing, and it's collapsing in such a way as it creates a set of stairs up. And then I broke away sections of the ceiling there and finished the rest of the way up. Hopefully you get what I'm going for. Hopefully it looks like what I intended it to be. I want it to look like a side of that brick wall has collapsed, taken down part of the roof, and it has just so aligned itself so that it's a ladder or a stairway with the corner piece of terrain all in one. Of course, you hit it with that half Mod Podge, matte Mod Podge, half black paint base coat. That's going to cover the foam and strengthen it and get it ready for a paint job. I hit the overall brick with some gray. I think we do the floor bricks in a nice brick red. And then I take variations of the colors later on and do individual bricks and things. Of course, most of my ancient ruins and stonework have that gray and then that khaki off-color yellow for the trim. And I decide to do the exact same thing with this piece. You can see I've got some of the windows that I made acrylic copies of. And I picked the ones that had some bad acrylic flashing left on them. I figure it looks like broken or ruined glass, and it really fits with the overall look I was going for with the piece. And this way I can save some of my cleaner copied windows for some more like fancier projects. I hit the wood with a wash, and then I hit the whole piece, all the bricks with the different colors, with my homemade wash. I know everybody had been asking me for the wash recipe, and I'm so sorry I've never been able to get something that I liked and that felt confident enough to share with everybody. So I don't know, maybe that's something I can work on in the future. Try to get that wash recipe down. I know I'm gonna have to make a new batch here pretty soon anyway. Nothing like a good flock to make a piece look good, and this piece is no exception. I take a brush and cover the areas that I want some flocking to hit with like an Elmer's glue wall. I'm going for bare spots on the floor and large cracks and things in between the bricks. Just make the whole piece look a bit overgrown, or like it's been tumbled down for some time. Got my cat bothering me while I'm trying to record. What a nut this guy is. Ow, shit. Damn. He got me. He got me. I've got these little tufts. They were purchased for me for Christmas 1 year ago. So in 2024. No, the Christmas of 23 maybe. Oh man, I don't know. Anyway, they're great. They're much smaller than the original clumps I had purchased and been using. I like them a whole lot better for terrain crafting. They fit in really well. They're nice and small, and they do a good job of looking like overgrown vegetation on something like this rune. They also look really good on the base of minis because they're so small. Those larger tufts that I was using, I mean, they require a particular amount of space, you know? So these smaller ones work really well for minis. With it all flocked up, I just go over it with the... You jerk! He got me again. He got me again. Stop it! He hasn't seen me all day. You little psychopath. All right, where was I? I should stop now and just re-record this whole thing. I am way out of practice. Holy cow. All right, what am I doing? I'm giving this whole darn thing a dry brush. It makes all those little raised edges pop. You can see the brick floors looking absolutely fantastic. You even hit the edges of those boards, really show off the wood grain and really show off the snaps. I literally broke those pieces so that it looks like the wall had taken down that ceiling. And overall, a nice little piece. You know, it's not going to win award shows or anything, but I like it. And even though I did it over a year ago in hopes of like getting me back into it, it didn't at the time, but I'm rewatching the creation of it, doing this voiceover right now, and yeah, I like it. I had a good time making it, and darn it, it's time for me to start making things again. You can't keep a good crafter down, right? We got Tin Lee and the Shamrock Boys. I had some story cooked up a year ago. Something about an elf and a gnome and a dwarf in the ruin. And the Shamrock Boys were sent to get the treasure back for some noble. And they see these three. And they're like, well, wait a minute. Something's up, right? Something isn't what it appears to be. And I thought maybe we'd introduce 3 new characters, right? An elf and a gnome and a dwarf. We'd have some fun with it. But that was a year ago. Anyway, thank you so much for checking this video out. I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things. And I'm told Austria will rejoice at my return. So I just want to say thank you, Austria. You're a real one. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. And hopefully you'll see me again pretty soon.